points to a bad game. It absolutely does. There's not much else you could say about it or do about it. It is what it is. Is what it is. So I think Travis said sometimes you have an off night. Tonight, well, it was an off night. It was an off night. It is what it is. That's what I'm gonna do. For you YouTubers, we're up. I got it fixed. Hopefully the audio's working. You can see the sweat I put in. I may have fixed it. The orb was telling me some stuff. You know what I found out about my audio issue on YouTube, Shacker? I found out that on the input settings on my computer, it was put all the way to the top. So no matter what I did on the board or within the settings on the stream to fix it, it was coming in hot no matter what. But I fixed it, I think.
Sounds like the situation I have over here. It's just too many buttons, knobs, and,
that's
things
what
to twist.
That's what it is.
Pull.
You take all the buttons and knobs and things to twist and pull, and then you add hosting on it. It gets a bit hairy. But we're up and running. We're having fun. So go on over to YouTube.com, type in Rip City Radio. You can join us there. But let's go out to the phone line. We do have someone who's been waiting nice and patient. Who is it? Who we got?
Got Bryce.
Bryce. Hey, Bryce, welcome in to the fifth quarter. What do you got for us?
Oh, I still want to throw my esteem. I had a fun time. I was there live at the Cup night. I don't know if you guys talked about it yet, but the pyrotechnics we've added, those are interesting. They had streams of fire and mini fireworks.
They did.
Exploding whenever they brought the players on. So neat. And I think the last time I was on, I'm hyped to see Delano Banton. This is my first season consistently going to Blazers games as often as I can. And I'm full tilt on Delano Banton. I think you guys talked about, like I was there at the infamous Memphis game where it kind of felt like nobody showed up.
Right.
No matter what, I always feel like Delano Banton is putting in the effort, no matter what the adversity.
Well, Delano Banton has one speed, and that's full. There is nothing in between. I said this earlier, Bryce, to someone, and they laughed because, like, it's so true. But, like, if you ever go play a pickup game at 24 Hour Fitness and there's that one guy that is known throughout the gym because he just dominates pickup runs, that's Delano Banton. And he plays just like that guy.
Oh, yeah.
He plays just like that guy. Like I said, I joke. I said it's a bad night at the office when Delano Banton leads you in scoring, but I will never knock Delano Banton for what he does out there because you know what? Like you said, he's fun to watch. He gives all-out effort, and especially on nights when that can't be said about everybody else on the team, it's nice to see someone putting in a little bit of effort.
It still is a beautiful fan experience for my whole thing. Like, I think I got the ticket for like $16 a week or two ago. Got a pint glass. I shook Terry Porter's hand leaving the stadium by surprise. You're not Casey Holdall, but, oh, yeah, you're Terry Porter. And then you get a fun, pint glass. The Shade and Sharp pint glass half full. There's still some good statistics, granted, the full team statistics weren't great, but it's what everybody wanted all season is second leading scorer is Scoot Henderson. So, he wasn't just a one-off with that last game. So I'm all behind it. And, win or lose, it is super fun to yell Scoot real loud, even from the 300 level.
Well, I will give you that one. And you are spot on with one part of your analysis there, and that is this is what a lot of people have asked for. And so just when a game like this happens, maybe it is because, you are letting your young guys shine. And it's the same thing in that Brooklyn game, right? Like, yeah, they lost, but my favorite part about that game was that they were led by Tumani and Shaden and Scoot. And tonight, Scoot had another good game, and Delano went out there and did some good things. And, yeah, Tumani and Sharp left a little bit to be desired, but they're still getting a chance and getting some run, which it's nice. The loss just stings.
I would sting a lot more, I think, if it wasn't as fun to watch.
That's
if the Blazers didn't put on such a good experience.
No, absolutely. You're absolutely right, Bryce. And were you fortunate enough? Were you one of the first 7,000 in to get a cup?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I finally got them all. I cheated a little bit. I I got the first one from my coworker's cousin in a trade where he didn't really want it. He didn't know what he had, but now I finally have them all. So
Well, the old saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So you were just trying. You were efforting, man. That's a smart play. It's like you're playing chess, everyone else is playing checkers. I can't blame you for that.
and it is tough because we're kind of like we're looking for solidity in our bigs, and then we have two of our kind of like defensive. Like our defensive like come ups with Donovan Klingon and Denny Avia out today. It's just really hard to get double teamed by Zubats and anybody else, and that seemed like to me watching the game is what they did to DeAndre Ayton amongst everybody else. And if we had just been able to convert half of those turnovers into second chance opportunity offensive rebounds, it would have been a way different game. And there were lots of moments where we were down. There's a point where we were down by almost like 35, creeping into 40 points, and we, pulled ourselves back up to within 20. It starts getting there. Like it was pretty grim coming up on the half, and then early on in the third, but we still hung with it. So I don't think it's the worst loss, and definitely not, having seen that Memphis game, not the worst loss that I've seen in person.
Well, hey, this loss is a bad loss in the number column in the point differential, but you're absolutely right. This thing has nothing on that Memphis loss or even that Utah loss. You're absolutely right, Bryce. Hey, here's the thing though. Next time you're around, you gotta get in early. You gotta come up to the Pines. You gotta say hi for the pregame show. Because I may not be Casey Holdall or Terry Porter, but I will shake your hand and say hi and be nice. Okay?
All right, yeah, no. If you, I'll like one of your tweets or something on Twitter. Just like DM me, or I think I follow you. Just DM me where the Pines is. I kind of try to go to the low bar where the small beers are cheap and get some PBRs. But I'll
There you
come
go.
up and say
Hey,
hi.
the Pines, section 330, entry C31. That's all you need to know.
Oh, cool. That's usually where I get my tickets. So at the very least, I'll give you a shout before the Knicks game.
There you go.
In March.
Put it on the calendar. Hey, Bryce, I appreciate the call. Enjoy the glasses, man, and thanks for tuning in, bud.
No problem. Have a wonderful evening.
All right, you too, Bryce. If you want to join in, 503-248-0620 is the telephone number. You can also go to youtube.com, type in Rip City Radio, where Air Weldon's chiming in. He was watching Putnam put it on LaSalle. Good job. Hey, Weldon, you were in the game day, the pregame show. Is the audio on YouTube better? Because I'm trying. I am trying, guys. I promise. But what else we got? Ray says he can't hear the caller. The volume is way too low. Dang it! There it was. Hey, that's my bad. I'm trying. It should have been up there, but you know what? Audio's low. Why is everything low? There we go. Let's fix that. Why is everything being weird? Ay. But Shane Sharp glass, let me tell you what. It looked nice. The little Mount Dunk on there, and the mountain in the background. Him getting ready to dunk the ball. It was a thing of beauty, man. It was a thing of beauty. Really enjoyed that glass. And you know who doesn't have one? Me. It was funny, and Jeffrey, thank you. Keep calling it out. I'm trying to fix it. There's a lot going on over here, so thank you. I laugh, Shacker, that you do your job on it. Shacker's giving me the look like it's his fault. It's not his fault. It's my fault over here on the YouTube. I'm trying so hard. Jeffrey, he wants to know Notre Dame or Ohio State. Holy smokes, isn't that a loaded question? Ohio State's a buzzsaw. Ohio State's a buzzsaw, but they didn't look as sharp against Texas as they did against Oregon and Tennessee. That's for sure. Notre Dame, what Riley Leonard's good. I like what Marcus Freeman is doing, and they got some hogs up front, man. They got some hogs up front, but I just think top to bottom, Ohio State's a deeper team, a better team. I thought going into the playoff, even though I'm a Duck honk, and you guys know I love my Ducks, that Ohio State was the best team going into that playoff.
Is there a third option? How about Courtside Monday?
How about Courtside Monday? Yeah, tune into Courtside Monday. You can watch on YouTube and on the iHeartRadio Music app, where I'm hosting a radio show going up live against the national title game. Oh my gosh. I gotta like do some like SEO stuff on the chat and on YouTube. Like we're gonna call that episode like Notre Damian Lillard or something dumb, just to hit all the SEO windows. But like Jeffrey says, Ohio State's on a mission, man. It's they're good. They're absolutely good. I'll tell you this: everyone asks me, are you rooting for Notre Dame or Ohio State? Neither. Because, I think Notre Dame, no other team in college football lives off of the name and their nostalgia of it more so than Notre Dame. Like everyone, they hyped up like in the broadcast in the semifinal, they're like 14 or whatever it was, 11 national championships. And it's like, yeah, and they haven't won one since 1988. Okay, it's like all the Yankee fans, like our boy Travis, who out there. Oh yeah, 27 World Series championships. Yeah, and most of them happened like when the Titanic was sailing. Just chill. Shacker's showing me we got live updates on it. What was? Oh, of course, I look over and the score goes away. What we got? We got Gonzaga taking on Oregon State. Oregon State up 79-77. Oh no, updated 81-77 with 36 seconds left. That's an upset. That's a thing of beauty.
Sold out Gill Coliseum.
Orb is trying to fix it. Orb's my YouTube man. Okay, I joked forever that the Orb needs to get a job here. He's gonna come be my YouTube producer. We're gonna figure it all out together. Together as one, we'll get through this. But we're going to take a quick little break here on the fifth quarter. We're going to figure out everything that's going on YouTube. Radio side's being clean, so that's good. I appreciate everyone tuning in. If you want to join in, 503-248-0620 is the telephone number. Go on over to YouTube. Get in on the chat. Even if the audio is crunchy over there, you can still chat all day long and have some fun. Of course, Chris J. Burkhardt is the name on social media. You guys are awesome. And don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. When we come back, though, shot of the night, drive of the night, we're going to continue to talk about this game and plenty of other stuff, because it's more fun than talking about what we just witnessed tonight here in Moda. Chris Burkhardt here. The fifth quarter, presented by Coors Light, continues after the break, right here on your home of the Blazers, Rip City Radio 620. The ads. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do some testing live right now. This is what you guys see. Commercial breaks. Commercial breaks. We go to the audio room, my friends, and we try to figure everything out.
It's a 1 point game.
Uh-oh.
20 seconds to go. Oregon State up by 1 point.
Jeffrey, if someone ends up finding me a Shade and Sharp glass, I will get you my Shade and Sharp glass. Okay? I'm a man of the people. You know this. Here to help you. Help you. Test. Is that any better? Orb. Let's see. Let's pop up the stream. We were laughing in the media room, though, because people were like, back in the day when they used to do giveaways, media used to get some. How come we don't get any anymore?
I got a Scoot glass.
You did?
Yeah. Because they were giving them out to the media.
Hold on. Okay, test, and then I can pop this up. This might be better. We're working on this. We're fine. I know it's quieter.
Does it make you happy that I was photobombing the LA Clippers YouTube video
Were
during
you?
the pregame show? Yeah.
Okay. There we go. There we go. How's it sounding? Maybe your audio's too loud, Orb. You ever think of that? Come on.
It's sensitive knobs.
It does sound better.
Oh, look at this.
There you go. That
Yeah,
sounds better
Look
on
at
my
this
end.
computer screen. I haven't seen this in a while.
What? Don't do that. There you go. That sounds better, right? Hopefully it sounds better, guys. I think it does. Anyway, Orb says he's for hire. That's good. That's good. Get him out here. Have some fun. Have some fun. Bro, am I going to know when we're on?
I need to get on there so I can turn you back on because I turned it off.
Oh, no.
I know. Shoot.
Now Shacker's having trouble, but the best part is now we're rolling. We're having fun. This is what it's all about. All right, so Jeffrey wants a sharp glass. Air Weldon's willing to pay for a sharp glass, which I wouldn't make any of you fools pay if I got my hands on one. Let's see. Got a couple other people, not in the chat. I think I got at least like 5-6 people who want glass. So if I get one, you're getting it. You're gonna get one. I'm just gonna DM y'all, send me your address, I'm gonna package that bad boy up. But I promise you nothing because I don't think I'm gonna get one. Darn it. Well, I love the behind the scenes too because I just love being able to chat to you guys for a second, having some fun. Having some fun. Allowed me to fix the audio a little bit. I think it's better. I hope it's better. Sounded better in my ear while I was listening. That was me being ornery. Orb wants a scoot glass. Didn't get the scoot glass. Ryan says the fifth quarter is usually better than the game. Hopefully you mean that like we're still better than the game, not like, hey, it's usually better than the game, but not tonight's episode. You guys are really, really terrible. It's because I'm doing. No. To the fifth quarter. Chris Burkhardt here with you, where the Beavs and the Bulldogs of Gonzaga are going to overtime. Tied 83-83. Shacker's getting FOMO over there because he's did a Blazer game tonight instead of doing his usual Beaver content. He's struggling. He's getting through it though. He's getting through it. All right. What's Air Weldon say? My wife allowed all of our glassware to be Blazer glasses because the other ones we had were mid. Yeah. Hey, I have some mid glasses too. I think my favorite pint glass that I have is I have a nice Liquid Aloha Kona Brewing pint glass. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't have any of the shot glass or the glasses that came out this year. No Klingen, no Scoot. No Shea. I don't even have the old ones. I remember the old ones. Mom and Dad had them. I was too young. They didn't get handed down to me. Mom and Dad probably broke them somewhere along the line. Didn't know what they were sitting on. The orb says Anna, that must be the wife, says she sees a shading glass on eBay for $85 already. Jeez, the bunch of savages. You know, here's the thing. They gotta find a way to stop that. The secondary market is kind of cool and all. It's cool to be out there shop, but man, you know how many hardcore fans just want to be here to complete their collection, have a glass that they might not ever even drink out of. They just want to put it up on their wall so people can see it when they come in. There's got to be a way to get that stuff to the people who ain't gonna resell it. That stuff's nasty. Like, did you see the Spurs? Like Victor Wembanyama did like the jersey swap with like the little kid who was wearing a Wemby jersey. He did this. It went viral on Spurs social because it was like this kid, like super tiny, wearing like, you know, a 2T Wembanyama jersey, and they did a jersey swap. And then the jersey swap that Wemby gave him ended up on eBay like less than 24 hours later. Wemby tweeted about it, like he with like the crying face emoji. I'm like, and here's the deal, man. The nonsensical parents out there who they sit there looking for their autographs, and they use their little kids. They bring them with them because they're going to get an autograph just so they can turn around and sell it on the secondary market. It's brutal. That Wemby thing's nasty. Like I'm telling you what, man. That's gonna stop players from doing that stuff. Like, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart, and I want to give you a memento to have forever, not something to sell on eBay. Like, come on, man. Yeah, like Ryan says in the chat, that's effed up. I will allow the profanity in the chat today because that's nasty stuff. Like, I've seen wrestlers who do it too, man. Like, I think Rey Mysterio, there was a video where he was going through the airport and, like, a grown adult shows up because he knew he was there with, like, a giant poster board with, like, literally like 15 different Rey Mysterio Funko Pops attached to it and asked him to sign every single one. And Ray looked at him, he's like, no, I'm not signing those. And then the guy like posted it trying to get like sympathy, like Rey Mysterio wouldn't sign my merch. And he's like, well, when you come with 15 boxed figures for me to sign, I know for a fact you're turning them into the secondary market, man. Like, I have very few autographed things in my belongings, and they are all sitting there perched up where people can see them where they belong, and I don't care what they're like. You couldn't convince me to sell them. Like, they have meaning as a fan, right? To go get a piece of that merch. Gosh,
those are the worst toys, the Funko toys.
Whoa, I like the Funkos.
They don't
fun.
look good. I mean, there's so much better toys out there.
Well, they're not a toy. They're like a decoration. That's what I use them as. They're fun.
Yeah, they're not a fun-looking decoration.
Oh, I like the Funkos. My daughters love the Funkos.
They're the worst toy on the market.
Okay, hot take. You know why I know why you have a sour spot for Funko.
Why?
It's all those Hops games you've had to produce. No. Live from Funko Field in Everett, Washington.
I love Funko Field. I just don't like the toys. I just don't think they look that good. I don't see why kids like them.
Hey, I enjoy the Funkos. I think they're a cool little decoration, okay? But I also enjoy spam, so you know what? Like, I am not the end all be all for coolness. Okay? But what else we got? Yeah, everyone else. Nobody enjoyed the Wemby thing. Yeah, that's just messed up. It's like, dude, if I want to sign your autograph for you to have it and enjoy it, and like if I got someone to sign an autograph for me, like I would do it. It's like that's cool. That's something to remember. I'm gonna keep it forever. You can't put a price on it. That's just awesome. But savages. Like, who was it who posted in here? Someone about Air Weldon. Air Weldon says dudes who show up at the hotel. Major L. That's just like. Sometimes it's weird. Like, have you ever been on the road? Like, all of a sudden there'll be a group of people when a team arrives at a hotel at 4 a.m. in the morning. Can I have your autograph? And here's the thing, like they try to post the videos. Like, you've seen them like Russell Westbrook, like not signing autographs. Like, oh, he was so mean, he wouldn't sign an autograph. Like, dude, he just got off a plane after playing in a different city. Probably just wants to go lay his head on a pillow, and the pillow's not even his. Try getting. How many of you have had a great night's sleep in a hotel bed, right? and then he has to go be a peak athlete the next night, and like you're just hounding him. And if you don't, he doesn't sign it, you start yelling at him like he just ruined your day. Like, gosh, that's crazy. Speaking of autographs, I saw a first tonight. I have never seen an owner of a visiting team hounded in the tunnel for autographs, and Steve Ballmer stopped to sign autographs in the hotel, like, or not in the hotel, in the runway there, the tunnel, which is just funny because like he's signing an autograph. I'm like, this guy's worth more than like all these players are rich too, but he's worth more than all of them combined. Like that dude's pocket lint would sell for more than like my entire mortgage. Like it's wild, but it's kind of cool. Ballmer, like when everyone talks about like Ballmer's a fun owner. Like he gets into it, he gets on these road games. And he just likes the gig, man. He likes being an owner. That's big time. You have the money and like being the owner. Eric Weldon says Ballmer was here. Was he signing Microsoft Surfaces? No, he was not. But he was here. He always sits right down there on the baseline, right next to the visiting bench. Funny enough, we had the Clippers radio broadcast sits in this seat before I come up here. And I just assumed that Ballmer always traveled with the team because I've seen him at every single Clippers game here in Portland. And then the radio guy was like, no, Portland is the only one he always goes on. Every once in a while he'll go to Minnesota. And then I was like, wait a minute. He owns the Clippers and he goes down there, but he lives in Seattle, doesn't he? And he's like, yeah, he lives out of Seattle. Okay, now it makes sense. I remember when Paul Allen would come through the hallway. It was so funny because we used to do the post-game press conference in the hallway with the visiting coach, and Paul Allen would come through, and like we would just part like the Red Sea, and he wouldn't say a word. So like if you were not all the way up against the wall, security would push you back, and he would just walk through, and you could hear a pin drop as one of the richest dudes in the world walks right by you, wearing his raggedy jacket that he'd had probably since 1975. And it smelled like it was from 1975 as he walked by, but I respected the hell out of it. Because we all have, like, that one thing, right? That, like, it doesn't matter how many holes are in that T-shirt. Like, you are wearing it until the final thread comes out because it's just your comfy shirt. And that was Paul Allen in his jacket. And it was just sometimes just kind of fun to see the owners, man. But if you want to join in on the conversation, 503-248-0620 is one way to do it. Go to youtube.com, type in Rip City Radio, get in on the chat where we got people going at it. Eric Weldon says GameStop and its wall of Funkos, that won't sell. Hey, that's not a Funko problem. That's a GameStop problem, okay? I want to go up to the Funko headquarters up in Everett and go to the Funko store. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it? I want to try that. You guys get out of here with the Funko hate, okay? I enjoy them. But you know what? There's things y'all enjoy that I don't enjoy. You know why? Because we're all beautiful individuals. You enjoy what you enjoy, like what you like. All right, we're going to take a quick little break here on the fifth quarter. When we come back on the radio side of things, we are going to head on down to the coach's corner, hear what Coach Billups has to say, and then we're going to get a game ball, if there's one worth giving, and then put a bow on this one. We got to get some rest, man. We got a home doubleheader Saturday and Sunday against the Rockets and the Bulls coming up, so we got to get rested up, and hopefully we're talking about Blazers wins after that one. This is the fifth quarter presented by Coors Light on your home of the Blazers, Rip City Radio 620. Toast, 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 toast. Hi there, YouTube. What's up? You can just go all the way. I can still hear it. There we go. Thank you. All right, what else we got? We got a little break here. We're still. Let's see. We got giving you the. Hey, you want to? Okay. Air Weldon yelled at me last time. He told the camera guy to slow down. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go real slow. Air Weldon likes behind the scenes. There's behind the scenes. Okay. We got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in break. There's all the ads that are about to play. Now we're going to get in trouble because there's a Beaver basketball game. Yeah, overtime, baby. Michael Shacker's got the box score over there because he's talking to Mike Parker every once in a while. Look at now we got a minute and 57 left in the break. That's what the remote control board looks like. That's how we bring up all our audio and stuff. Yeah, you can see what song is coming up next.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, Queen Latifah. Yeah. Right now we're playing an ad for, whatever we're playing. I don't even know. We're just having fun. So there you go. There's your behind the scenes. Shacker's having way too much fun. So there you go. Air Weldon loves behind the scenes. And you know what? I love doing behind the scenes because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to sit here and just have some fun and talk. Whoa. Rosengrat. Why is Mike Parker a bum? Mike Parker's good. I say that as a duck. He's all right. He's all right. If he could only do one sport, though, I'd pick him to do baseball. He's good at baseball. He's good at baseball. I like Jerry Allen for football. Jerry Allen's great. What else we got? Air Weldon always wanted to be a radio dude. Well, hey, you got the PA. That's one thing. I'd go do some PA. Maybe I'll come to Putnam with you, do some PA one day, and then we'll get you to sneak in here and jump on the fifth quarter with me and do a little radio. See? We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. And if they're like, no, we can't have some rando come do PA at our game, then I'll just flash the OSAA badge and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You just, come on now. Come on. And then they'll laugh at me and be like, sir, we don't care if you work. No, that doesn't work here. Jackson says, appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, you're welcome. Kind of fun, right? Kind of fun to see a little bit. All right, I'm going to be quiet. We're almost back.
Think podcasting.
Welcome back into the fifth quarter. Time now to head down to the Coach's Corner. Let's hear what Coach Billups had to say following this loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, he was rolling there for a while. The last 2 games was good. Tonight scores for the first time since I think December 2021.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like a bad night for him. Never could really get in the rhythm. He probably can answer that probably better than I can, but just from my vantage point, it just looked like a rough night. They do have a really good defense. They key on him a lot, but I didn't think they were over-aggressive on him tonight, But that defense, they make you take a lot of tough shots, and he could never really get away, from them. So I'm not sure. It was just a rough night at the office, which all players have them. He has been in a really nice rhythm, before these last couple nights. But yeah, it was tough. And then we obviously struggle to score, and then having him not score it makes it even tougher for us.
There were some looks set up for him out of a timeout, and then to start the fourth quarter. Were you intentionally trying to set some plays up to just try to help him break out of that slump?
Of course. Anytime you see, out of timeout plays, you setting up plays for him, coming off doubles, getting the ball to him, whatever, it's intentional.
Early in the year, you went to Chris and DB 3 minutes in, roughly. What did you see that made you feel like you need to make that change and get in?
Well, I knew we needed some energy. I didn't think those guys were giving us much energy at all, and we weren't scoring anyway. So, You try something new, try something different. And I thought Chris and Delano, Delano played with that force that you want offensively that he usually does. And we needed it. We needed it, in a major way. By that time, the game was kind of out of reach, even though we, cut it to 20 at the start of the fourth. But it was really out of reach. But, Chris was giving us really good minutes as well. But we just needed something different.
You like the way Scoot played tonight?
I do. I like the way Scoot is playing. I think him, aside from when Delano kind of started to get going, which he kind of got going from 3, but Scoot was the only guy on the team that could really get the ball to the paint, and that's how we get shots, when we get to the paint. And, Denny's the other guy, the obvious guy that really gets the ball to the paint. And without him, it was tough, but Scoot did. And he had some success in there, But, yeah, I did. I liked how Scoot played.
Do you think it's like a little bit of an adjustment? I mean, obviously it's been the second game of this, but now with Shaden kind of playing at the 3, you kind of talked about it with Norm, but it's like, do you think it's like when you were playing Norm at the 3, do you think it's Shaden going through like a little bit of an adjustment playing the 3 versus playing the 2 where he was before?
In today's game, the 2s are 3s, 3s are 2s. Everything is spaced out. It really doesn't. If you are going through that adjustment, it's really on your own self. Because it's nothing different. I'm telling you to attack, and we run the same plays and be aggressive, and nothing changes unless it changes for you. Only thing I will say about that is, obviously starting all 3 of those guys, Scoot, Shea, and Ant. This is the first time we've done that, but obviously you do it because we're so shorthanded. But maybe them not really knowing when to attack, but don't even matter. Just attack. Make a play. We want guys to get to the rack or get to the paint and just make the play. Like whatever the defense does, they give you the answers. So it doesn't really change. We don't change the plays. We don't change how we want to play or what we want to do based on who's in there. We want to play the same way the whole time. So I can't say that.
Coach's corner there. He's all done. Now I got to try to power through this song where Shacker has way too much fun when he tries to sidetrack me. But we're giving away a game ball tonight, and it is time now to give away the game ball. I guess it has to go to Delano Banton. 23 points, 7 to 17 shooting. And he brought the energy. And as our first caller said, it's just all energy all the time with that guy, and it makes for fun basketball. So, yeah, you got to give him a little bit of props. You got to give him props. Came in here, did as he was supposed to do. So shout out to DB Hooper, objectively one of the coolest nicknames all the way around. Like, DB Hooper is just – seriously. He's like, he's way too young to even, get the reference. He's like, yeah – I'm a hooper, I guess, and Delano Banton, I guess it makes sense. Like, no, you have no idea. Like, that is an objectively awesome nickname for a dude who plays in Portland. Like, that just, come on. That's awesome. It's right up there with having Rodney Hood, which I wish could have been a Blazer lifer, because having a guy with the last name Hood when your most prominent, fixture in the skyline is Mount Hood. Like, that's just awesome, right? That's supposed to happen. If you want to join the conversation, 503-248-0620. This is Beavers' fifth quarter, where we're talking about the 97-89 victory for the Oregon State Beavers, the greatest basketball team the world has ever known, getting the upset victory over the Gonzaga Bulldogs. So
There's
go
a lot of good
Beavs.
basketball this evening that I watched from this corner. OSU basketball women's team also won in overtime down in Santa Clara, and up north from here, the Portland Pilots beat Pacific also in overtime. So
There
I
you
watched
go.
3 overtime games while sitting watching the Blazers lose by, what did they lose by tonight? 55? 100? 150?
Hey, too much. They lost by too much. But no, so there you go. Yeah, I do miss old Rodney Hood. Rodney, fresh leg Hood. The reason that the Blazers were able to take down the Nuggets in 4 overtimes in 2019. Absolutely. Over here on YouTube, Timmy blames Paul Heyman for everything. The Orb is, like I said, the Orb is on it. He's like, audio's a little off. And I'm like, dude, that was Chauncey's fault. Like, that was just some weird audio. I was over here doing my best to make it sound good. And then Timmy also said that he just thinks Shacker's trying to sabotage me. He's after my job or something. No, not this guy. This is my guy. Shacker's the best. But, yeah, there we go. Game balls, coach's corners. We did it all. Probably about time we get out of here, huh? Because, oh, yeah, they're on. Hey, what is that sound? Remember, they're tearing down the arena. Theater of the Clouds. They got a concert coming up. That's like the, you know, when you ever watch a NASCAR? As they're taking the wheels off? Yeah, that's them taking the nuts and bolts out. You know, the nuts and bolts that keep you fools safe when you're sitting down there in the 100 level, man. That's one cool part about sitting here is watching the arena tear down. There's something so fascinating about it. There is something so fascinating about it. The Orb says if you're trying to sabotage me, that's Dark Shacker. Dark Shacker. Oh, man. You guys are having too much fun. Air Weldon's commenting on the drills. That must mean that it's time to go. But guess what? We'll be back at it on Saturday. 7 o'clock tip-off against the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they get to play the Bulls, man. 2 more games, and they got Sunday action, man. The back-to-back Saturday, Sunday. Who needs weekends when you have Blazer basketball? But a 7 p.m. tip means I'll have Blazers game day for you at 5 o'clock right here on your home of the Blazers, Rip City Radio 620. If you're not in your car and you don't have a radio, you can also listen to youtube.com, join the chat with everyone, or highly, highly suggest, especially for those of you who haven't already, even if you're listening in your car, man, download the iHeartRadio music app. Have Rip City Radio at your fingertips. You can listen to it in your car, on the road, everywhere you go. Crystal clear audio. I'm not a salesman. I just, it's good. It's a good app, and it sounds good. And I want you guys to listen to Burkhardt at his best. I bring it every day for you. I'm a man of the people, and I do believe in Joe Hendry, Timmy. I do believe. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate you more than you know. I will talk to you on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.